And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. just joining us, we are already underway. David Villa. Luis Garcia pinches it off him. Now it's Luis Garcia. Rodri. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Raya deals with it effortlessly. Adams cuts it out. Luis Garcia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good ball. Great chance! It is a corner.
Okay, bro. Wait a minute. Junior. Okay.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Adams spots it and intercepts.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
De Bruyne. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Owen. Good read. Needed to be. Now the finish! Goal! Bayern Munich! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Koundé.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cantona. Yep, it's a corner. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer tries to clear. De Bruyne. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van der Ven cuts it out. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He's in plenty of space here. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Forwards and with intent. Cantona. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kubo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Bayern Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looking tidy in possession here. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute at
De Bruyne. Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were...
Rummenigge! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, no joy this time. Van der Ven gets it clear, but they've got it again. Musiala. David Villa. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. David Villa.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
987.
That is a great pick out. He has found a way. There's the shot! And again! his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Van de Ven. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Messi.
We have got changes
Number
here from both
19,
sides, in fact.
Cantona. Number 27, Serginho. Number 2,
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
number 7,
No luck with that dink over the top.
number 37, Van de Ven. Coming on the field, number 5, Mohamed Salah. Number
No way
21,
through there.
Erling Haaland.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Neymar. Number 17,
Costa Curta.
Beckham.
Zico is wide and looking to get onto this.
Number 3, Adams. Substitutions taking place. Substitution in progress.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. And it's Zico. Beckham.
Spain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Zico. Zico goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, it's come loose. It's netted! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
It has been indicated.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was onside.
Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Eto. And that's that. Spain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and...
Well played, bro. One more. One more? Yeah, sure.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Bruyne gets over and intercepts.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Conte. Now it's Owen. And it's Eto'o. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Owen. That looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played back in. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Eto'o. Not offside that time. Costa Curta.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's looking wide, and he's picked out the run. Well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now
the finish! Goal! Bayern Munich! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance. It's David Villa! It's anyone's. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, this looks sharp. Eto'o. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Owen! And Owen! Oh, belter!
Nice goal.
A finish of true class! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Cantona. Oh, great chance. David Villa! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zico with the short one. Now it's Zico. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Some resolute defending there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cantona. Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
The attendance for this match was...
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A case now of complete control. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance to shoot, shot a goal! And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayern Munich are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, what a pass! Eto! Zico. De Bruyne. And he's quick to snatch it back. Beckenbauer. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Rodri. And it's Eto. He's through here. He has found the way. It's Eto! And that should get the job done.
Bayern Munich have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Owen! Just 5 minutes left. Eto. That's an excellent interception.
Okay, bro, wait for this match.
Costa Curta.
added minutes have
Time
been
added on will be 2 minutes. And here's De Bruyne. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that is as far as it goes. Spain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.
Well played, bro. Too good. Hello, bro. Your squad is too good. Wow, Peter check.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Decent hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Too good.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Eto. Musiala. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Bernardo Silva. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Costa Curta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. Conte. Here's Eto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Nesta cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's picked his way through. And that has been clubbed away.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been won straight back. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. That has been cut short. Musiala. And it's Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Costa Curta. Bernardo Silva can see things others simply cannot.
Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Eto. Conte. David Villa. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Musiala. That has been slung wide. Cantona. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Spain are all square. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Spain head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And no, that was never going to make it. Gets his pass away. Nesta. Messi. And that could set him on his way. That's really well cleared. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that is really good tenacity. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can clear their lines. That's been intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. And it's Son Heung-min. Costa Curta does well to stand firm and defend it. And trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. That's been cut out, well played. 75 minutes played. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. In by Messi.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Looking tidy in possession here. No, that's been intercepted. Courtois getting this one clear. Musiala. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bernardo Silva. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution for Spain. Number 7, David Villa. Number 10.
Into extra time we go.
Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 23,
No way through.
Number 42,
Bastoni.
Musiala. Number 2, Conte. Coming on the field. Number
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 17, Beckham. Number 20, Chouameni. Substitution in progress.
Cantona, who's set up one goal so far, moved on forwards, shifted it to the flank. Van Basten. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. Oh, red, nice interception. And here's Son Heung-min. That's a good run down the left. Jordi Alba delivers. Up he goes! Great effort at the end of the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And we are already back underway. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Spain take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's got a side of goal. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Jordi Alba climbs up big. Hits it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
And it's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute and it's
Spain looking to pass their way through. That is a great pick out. Van Basten. Can he put it away? It's there. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Yeah, the pass was bang.
And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Beckham is over the first kick. And he puts the
Hello,
ball out.
Sassy. How are you?
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Next in line, and here he is. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Spain are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Big character, big moment, big save. Son Heung-min is second man up. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Cantona is third in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, didn't change.
Van Basten will take the third penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And he puts it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Bullet is fourth up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Neymar is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be. He's buried it, and he's won it. Spain have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and metal, and they have made the grade.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they...
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle, and here we go. Some really good ball movement. Picked out brilliantly. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Lewandowski. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, well played, well played. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Musiala. Kivior. Zalewski. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Conte. Spain still without a single shot on target. He's played him through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
David Villa, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Poland are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Messi. Musiala. David. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 7, David Villa.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Piontek. Van de Ven. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Musiala has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zielinski. Kivior. Now it's Zielinski. Bastoni. And they can counter here.
There will be 1 minute.
David
added
Villa.
time.
That's a shade optimistic. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won. And my
Cantona! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Kivior. That's Zalewski. Zielinski. Zalewski.
Oh, great feat, that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caught offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's the main threat.
Cantona! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Messi.
71,649.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Zalewski. Zielinski. And Szymanski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
David Villa! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! And more! And they are cruising away. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Szymanski. And here's Lewandowski. Showing great feet there. Frankowski. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Szymanski. 5 minutes left on the clock. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's got a side of goal! Ball is over the line.
options, and that was really sharply done.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Messi looks for the finish. And how did he not make it 4? And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He's got the shot away! Nicely spread. David Villa, and he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this player, Mikhailo Mudryk, is a player who's developing his game cleverly. This is something I think that comes from his understanding of the game. He's learning all the while, but he's growing in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before he starts getting the bigger headlines.
Okay, interesting.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mudryk. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stepanenko. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's really well cleared. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Deep cross. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Savani. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Mudryk. He's got away. Oh, great ball. He shapes to shoot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Can he latch on to this? There is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ukraine were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Musiala! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Savani. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
The attendance for this match
Excellent
was
challenge there, uncompromising.
71,898.
Cantona. He's in plenty of space here. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Coming on the field is number 24.
Eto! Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Van de Ven does really well to win the ball there. Cantona. Savani. Stepanenko. David Villa. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. David Villa. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? No mistake. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 20.
Ukraine have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
Modric! Well, now it's a race for the ball. They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Terrible error, duly punished. Ukraine grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Caught offside that time.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
David Villa. Oh, he's shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Number 19.
Spain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
David Villa. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Araujo gets across to intercept that.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Pedri.
Oh, really well played. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the counter is on. Kubasi. And it's Kluivert. Some really good ball movement. He's away. It's Lewandowski.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lewandowski. And it's Iniesta. And it's Lewandowski. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Munir, great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Out to the left it goes. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Iniesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Up he goes! Great early ball, same can't be said for the finish.
Yeah, a wonderful effort though. It wasn't the easiest ball to try and control.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's there to get it away. Pedri. And here's Kluivert. Shot a goal! Ball's gone out of play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
This match was 71,649.
Looking for the run. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains... Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Munir. Leganes given another corner. Taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rear guard. Time is getting away from them. Shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a decent clearance.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Showing good feet. Looks to clip it. It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Back for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And we are already back underway. That's a fabulous ball. Turns and goes back. And the finish! Iniesta chooses to go crossfield. Messi carries the ball down the right.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi with the short one. He's got the shot away! Now that is commitment to the cause. Messi goes short. And it's pulled back. And he's there to clear it.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Iniesta really should be making an apology. That long...
We've reached the midway point in extra extra time.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
But it is starting to feel as though there is an inevitability about penalties here. You'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? So hostilities have already resumed. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. This is promising. Kubasi. Nicely spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Munir. He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking. Lewandowski. That has not gone well. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive. And now this is it. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Done his bit.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. And so the captain steps up.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. And he puts it away.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Eto is the second man to step up for his team.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The third man in the queue.
Exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Kluivert is third in line. 3 each. Dimitrovic stares down his opposite number. That's a good penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Messi comes up, their fourth taker.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Oh, Cooley does it.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He must, but can he? Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! So it has all ended in hurts. The team played their part in a terrific struggle. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already... He's had a shot! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Iniesta put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And we have our very first corner. Iniesta! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
And the shot! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri in with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's been shifted off it. That's good vision. Great position. And the shot! And more, and more, and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Three 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he's in! And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Lewandowski. Kluivert, and he's in on goal. Lewandowski! A whisker away from making it 4. Pedri. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yeremy Pino is looking to set free a runner. Parejo. Yeremy Pino. And it's Kluivert. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Kluivert. And here's Lewandowski. And the first 45 minutes are up. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full.
It's Eto'o! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
898.
Kluivert is being harried and hassled.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Kluivert. Now he's off and running. Jeremy Pino. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That is good strength. And he's got his range wrong there. Pedri. We expected better, and so did he. Perez! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
It's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style. Parejo. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pau Kubasi is there to clear. Pepe chasing after it. And he's intervened well there. Koundé. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Lewandowski. He can get that clear, and that has left him in a heap. And it's lofted through here. And he has slightly undercooked that one. Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. Jeremy Pino. And here's Perez. Perez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Foyt. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It's Climate! Koundé. Now it's decent hit! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Kluivert. Great hit! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Ball is over the line. Gently done. Now it's Morishi. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got a side of goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising, distributed tidily. Koundé, and that's really well manoeuvred. And the shot, Kluivert! Well, now it's in he goes again! He's scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Araujo. Pedri. Got a shot away. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Koundé. That's a fabulous ball. And he's straight offside. Now it's Data. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Pedri. Now it's Eto. That has been slung wide.
Eto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Kluivert. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun. Has a go! Now, who's going to be... And the keeper couldn't hold it. They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some...
Climax! He has done it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
It's become a case of men against ball. It's climax! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected.
Can he finish? It's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
The attendance for this match.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's a good ball out wide. Eto'o being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Omar Mascarell. And it's Darder. And Lewandowski. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is starved of space and time. Dink through. Gets his head to it. It's loose. Oh, what has happened? That's another chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. Muriqi. Now it's Eto'o. Koundé is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the shot! Oh, denied at the last. And he's taking no chances there. Well, there's the clearance. Ball's gone out of play. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It's Eto'o! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Now the finish! It's there! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, there's the clearance. No, that's been intercepted. Maldini. David Villa. And the shot's on here. Cantona! And another try! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Retegi. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Roon. He's gone forward. Retegi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
And Messi! Messi. That's going to go a long way. Maldini. 5 minutes till the break. Tries a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
They've played it short. Pulls it back. Big header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Maldini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. While the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Spain have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have... Cantona! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Cantona knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And he's there to get it away. It's a good spell of possession, this. Maldini. That's a sharp pass. That's good running with the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Eto'o. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. Kosunu. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, there's the shot! No mistake! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Spain are having a ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's out for a goal kick. Costa Curta. That's a throw. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Out for a throw. Maldini. Just about up to 75 minutes. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. David Villa. Oh, that looks a good ball through. David Villa. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Driving on and making good progress. He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Atalanta were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Terrific header! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's picked his way through. And the shot! No, that's just wide. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! Really well taken goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's had it taken off him. Kosunu. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And there goes the final whistle. Spain can
Hello,
celebrate
attendees.
now.
This
They
is a
have
Lost
exactly
Children's
what they
announcement.
craved.
With the father of a boy.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of 2 teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. David Villa! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pulisic. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I really like the look of João Felix, Peter. A player so talented you can build a side around him. He is the go-to guy in linking the midfield and the front line, and his willingness to drop back and receive the ball works very well in bringing the wide players into the game.
Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Costa. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got the shot away! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Still goalless at the moment. Bastoni for Musiala. David Villa. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gabia. David Villa. Eto'o. David Villa. Now the finish! And that has been clubbed away. Played back in.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Musa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pulisic stood his ground strongly. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pavlovic. Joao Felix. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added
Musiala.
time.
Tomori promptly onto that, and we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if
It's a mighty effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Gabia and Tomori. Oh, he's found support out wide. Loftus-Cheek. And that is out of play. Van der Ven. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Joao Felix. He might be in. Joao Felix! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Eto'o looking to get on the end of this. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's played him through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tomori gets it clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Cantona. Gabia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jimenez. Joao Felix. And he's managed to get free.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Gabia gets across to intercept that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he finish? Has another go! Oh, it's come loose, and he's following up! There's a goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Musiala duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And it's Eto'o. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. A lot of space ahead of him. Reinders. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Anyone appearing intoxicated?
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Ribery, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Played into space out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gets the shot away! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has fair fizzed. Costa Curta. Ball is over the line. Pavard. Fofana. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Martinez. And here's Pulisic. And that's a good ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, there's the clearance. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Evair. Pulisic. Martinez. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And they've got rid. Martinez. He's had a hit!
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, and he's through the middle. That's a throw.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through. And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
That's headed upfield. Pass somewhat off target. Efootball
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Milan are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rear guard. Time is getting away from them. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Spread it left. Costa Curta with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Great position here. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Brilliantly cut out. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Well, this looks... Ribery! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Martinez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and as the focal point of the attack, he can't be allowed to breathe.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's through here. Pavard cuts it out. And that has been clubbed away. Rafael Leao. He won't be happy with that one. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Half-time, extra time.
And now, to all members of
Well,
the
it is
crowd,
starting to
I'd
feel
like
as though
to
there
ask
is
you to
an
join me
inevitability
in
about
wishing our
penalties here.
birthday boy a
You'd like to
very
think that both
special
teams still
birthday.
want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? And the action has already restarted. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. He's had it taken off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ribery! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There's the hit! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love what... And we're done. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Anyone appearing?
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the... Ribery! Well, there's the clearance. Skims one in. Ibair! Goal! Milan! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
That has been cut short. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pavard. Driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half an hour played now. It's gone for a throw-in. Costa Curta. Pulisic. Martinez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's shifting through the gears here. Fofana. Pulisic. That is a brilliant interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pass is just off target. And he thumps it clear. Evair looking understandably energised after his goal. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
The attendance for this match
Spread
was
out to the left,
71,898.
and he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined.
Cremonese showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, it makes sense, Peter, that if he's frustrated, the whole attack may suffer.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
No, that's been intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Brilliantly cut out. And now they can clear their lines. He's had it taken off him. Into the last 5 minutes.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Today, that parking in the area around
Your
the
final
stadium is
thoughts, Jim?
strictly
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that could set him on his way. He's David Villa! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Owen. He is through here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Musiala. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi gets into a good position. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Musiala. Galatasaray are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Messi, distributed tidily. Always onto this. Has a goal! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. They want to be quick to recover this. Has a look and has a go. They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Messi. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. They get a throw in. Oh, it's played into the area. Roberto Carlos. Musiala! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Short changes him with that pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He has found the way, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hoisted in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Galatasaray have got it back, and the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Spain leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Eto'o. Cantona, who does have an assist to his name. Kimmich. That's a good ball played into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Can he put it away? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spain can try it again now. Spain have their second corner now. Musiala can get it clear. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Owen. He's got away. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Great chance! And it's in! Galatasaray are back in business. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Spain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's managed to get free. And he's gone looking for safety. He's looking to win it for them. And it's Eto. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. For Musiala. Now it's Messi. He's been caught napping. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
4 added minutes has been
Having
indicated.
turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Deftly out wide. Van Dijk. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. An act of charity gratefully received. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Messi. Number 23.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Spain get themselves into the lead. And that is a little undercooked. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne played out to the left flank. That's a throw. Now the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Kimmich, deftly away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cantona. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's just a keeper. Haaland! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! That really... That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And he's picked out the run. Haaland! Shot shapes to shoot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So now the difference is 3. And he's managed to get rid. Musiala, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it, and the finish! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So is this the start of a comeback?
There will be 1 minute
Spain
added time.
looking to pass their way through. Can he finish? He scored! Just about the last touch of the game! A scoring touch! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Elise really...
And that is as far as it goes. Spain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.